Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. It is November 8th, 2022. It is probably about 7-ish on this Tuesday. Not Taco Tuesday in this house, but why do my eyebrows look so insanely large right now? I do not know. They're not any bigger than normal. Oh, here's my bangs. Okay, let's see. Anyway, you're like, oh, Lord. So, I'm sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. The day got away from us. That's all I can say. The day got away from us. We were really busy. What were we busy doing, though? I can't remember. Just like I cooked. I made tilapia and flounder with green pepper and onion. Threw that in the oven with some lemon juice, spices. Like garlic powder, onion powder. There's something else I added too. And put that in the oven and baked it, along with cabbage steaks and some potatoes that I roasted in the oven too. And so it was all very good. And in fact, we just finished eating the rest of it today. So, did that. Exercised. That felt really good. My arm and shoulder has been hurting so bad because last week, when I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't exercise. I exercised Monday, but then I didn't exercise the rest of the week. And my shoulder and arm was hurting so badly. The other night, I was almost in tears. And Brad came in and pulled on my head because I had a pinched nerve in the base of my spine up high or something, because it was shooting pain all the way down into my fingertips. And finally we got that to let go enough. I did a lot of flexing exercises and stuff. Yesterday I went ahead and I did lift, but I went back down to only 3 pounds just because I need to strengthen that arm up and stuff, because it was so painful. I couldn't move it or anything. Much better now. So, did that, and it just got away from me. It just got away from me today. So, I didn't even get in to go paint. I'm going to show you guys the painting I just finished. This is already sold. I had a customer that was paying for another painting, and I happened to send him a picture of this one I just finished. Thanked him for his stuff, and he wanted to get this painting instead. So this is already sold and paid for. So I'm going to show you guys this. This was a lot of fun to do. Of course, I'm from Wyoming originally. Grew up there, lived there for 50 years. So I'm very, very used to snow scenes. And I love trees. Trees are my thing. I'm a tree girl. I'm a water girl. I love water in any form, whether it's misty, foggy, ice, snow, rainfall, or ocean or lake, waves, any of that. I'm all about the water. I am. And I'm all about trees and that kind of stuff. I want to start painting next some birds in flight and stuff. That really intrigues me. I really love that. Not so much into painting other animals, but birds, yes. So, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm very proud of it. It was a lot of fun to do. It's a very large painting, as you can see. It's on a stretched canvas. So I'll bring you guys a little closer so you can see more of the detail. And that's my signature there. So it is actually what I have done. So yeah, and you can't see it. I incorporate just a little, maybe there you can see it, the tiniest amount of iridescent glitter that, I will seal it so it won't come off. So it makes the snow kind of shimmer. You know how those of you that have been around snow and stuff, it shimmers. It's quite beautiful, especially when it's freshly fallen. Whether it's reflecting from the moon or it's reflecting from the sun. In fact, it can be so bright it's blinding and stuff. So, I wanted to get that. I love doing snow scenes. Of course, like I said, I grew up in Wyoming, so winter is 9 months long. I particularly like doing sideways snowstorms because we saw a lot of that.
Yes, we did.
So I was very proud that I sold it because we really needed the money because I thought we were only going to have 1 or 2 prescriptions we need to refill. I don't know what I was thinking. No, almost everything we need to have refilled. And that's costly. So this paid for that. And it makes me feel really good. It makes me feel really good. But I have some other paintings coming, and I have some other paintings in the works. Some of them will be like Christmas gifts and stuff for like his father and stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of in the zone right now with painting. It did not take me that long to finish this painting today. I don't even think it was an hour, was it? About an hour?
Hour and a half.
But I was in the zone, man. I can't explain it. It's like you're so into it and you're kind of in another headspace and you just let your hand do what it wants to do. You just kind of just knock it out real fast. I just love it. So, if I could sell 1 or 2 paintings a month that helps pay for our prescriptions, I'm happy. And it feels like quite a compliment when you sell a piece of work because yes, many hours go into a painting. This is layers upon layers upon layers. This is an acrylic. Well, it's a mixed medium, really. I use a lot of different stuff. There's some fabric paint on there. There's some metallics. There's all kinds of different acrylics, of course. There's even some pen and ink done on it. It's a whole thing, right? But it makes me feel good. My very favorite thing to do in the whole world, one of them, is to paint or do artwork. When you get in that zone and you're not thinking of anything else and you just kind of let it all go and you just let your mind and hand do what it wants to do. And it's, to me, one of the most freeing feelings. It almost feels like I'm flying in a way. So, I've always done artwork. It's always been my thing my whole life. And I think I'm getting better at it. So, who knows? As long as I'm having fun and stuff. I try not to look at a painting too much when it's finished because I will nitpick areas that I thought I should have done it differently. There's that. There's always that.
Who does that sound like?
I don't know. Who?
Richard.
Did he say that? He told you that?
Yeah.
Wow, you guys had a lot of conversations about me.
Yeah.
Richard was my professor, my art professor. And he became good friends with Brad, too. I know he told me that one time. He said you got to decide at one point in time when your piece of work is done because you can overwork it to death. Literally, your pieces you could say we're never done, and you can be painting it to be one thing, and all of a sudden it'll morph and it'll turn into something differently. But yeah, you could sit there and you can overwork your piece so easily. So. I like to leave a little bit of mystery like that. You can't see in this thing of trees here. You can't really detect. There's some trees back here, but you're not sure what else. And that's depth perception and leaving a little bit of mystery and stuff, kind of drawing you in. I have lots of ideas for some what I call some keyhole paintings where it looks like you're peering in to maybe a cave or you're peering into maybe an opening. I did one before that was like an opening to waves on a beach and stuff. I really like doing that. So yeah, I'm really excited about that right now. We don't, like I said, we don't really have any plans for this week. At some point in time, I'm going to need to deliver this painting. And, besides that, we'll need to go pick up all of our prescriptions. And just keep working out and stuff. Menu for this week is I already made the fish. I already made the tilapia, and we had some leftover flounder too. And like I said, I did the potatoes and the cabbage. We still have some cooked cabbage left and some potatoes. So, we'll cook some kind of protein with that. Some point in time in this week, I do want to make that green stuffed green pepper soup. I love it. It's so good. It's the rice. It's everything you would have in a stuffed pepper, plus the chunks of green pepper. It's wonderful. So, I really love soup. Brad's getting more. He doesn't mind them near as much. He used to never eat soup. And as we've gotten older, sometimes, he's like, yeah, that's just You know, 'cause we both have trouble eating straight rice because they say what happens is you swallow too much air when you're, I'm not sure how this works, when you're eating rice. And all of a sudden feel like it's stuck and then you'll end up just puking it all up. That happens to both of us. So we try not to eat just straight rice. Even if it's a fried rice, I gotta be careful. Now we can mix the cauliflower rice with the regular rice. That helps some. You know, and then less carbs. So I'll be making that sometime this week. I don't know what else we're gonna make. Do you think we're gonna do a third meal or no?
Well,
Well,
let's see. Today's
Tuesday.
so Wednesday. I was kind of wanting to do char siu chicken and fried rice.
When are you doing that?
I can do it either tomorrow or Friday, whichever you prefer.
Oh, well, I want to make that stuffed green pepper soup. So
Okay.
we'll have to decide on when we're making what.
Okay.
So yeah, Brad's going to make char siu chicken and fried rice, which will be excellent. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So, like I said, I'm going to go in and work out here in a little bit. Kind of wind things down for the evening. That'll be good. Yep, that'll be good. Yesterday I was concerned. My blood sugar was 130, which is not normal for me. And I forgot that early in the morning I didn't eat dinner. A lot of times we don't eat dinner. We just kind of snack. So Brad made me a protein drink and a peanut butter one. And that might have raised my sugar. But today it was back to 91. So, you know, it's good. It's all good. So I feel better today. I'm not running a fever today. That's wonderful. So everything's going good. I'm very happy. Sold a painting. Can get a prescription. Yeah. So still haven't decided what we're doing with the printer. Brad's going to try messing on this computer some and seeing if he can get the proper programming. We're having trouble getting the computer to sync up. It's a wireless one. We're having trouble getting it to sync up. Even when I hardwire it in, I'm not getting it to respond, and that's a problem. You know, because normally I could hardwire it in, you know, and then it would respond. And if it doesn't, then I'm gonna sell the whole thing on eBay. I have the book for it and everything, and then on a separate one, I'm gonna sell the extra ink cartridges I already have. So, you know, so then we can afford to get a printer. Because I have all this photo paper. Brad needs to be able to print out some pictures to keep doing plaques. Because, you know, he's still doing that. He's getting ready to do some pouring right now. And we've been trying harder to make some time to get to do some of our hobbies. Because you can literally spend all your time doing your housework. You know, there's always so much that needs to be done. We are going to hang some shelving on the wall. Brad made some beautiful, what we call floating shelves of wood. And so we're going to put that up, and we're going to put Brad's mom's ukulele, the cork board carving, and that's something that Brad gave him, and her bell, all in there. And then, I can't remember, there's some other stuff we're going to put on the other ones.
The ukulele?
Ukulele. Did I say that? No?
I don't know. The core carving?
I said that.
Okay, I couldn't hear it because of the...
Yeah. I want to show you guys real quick. Let's see behind me. Oh, I could just switch. You see over there? See that on the wall? That's a pot rack that Carol got me. Oh, so I'll bring it. I'll do this up. Right there. So, don't mind the table. We still got to work on that. So, Brad got hung up, and then we put some vine on it. And it's not all the way done. I'm going to put a eucalyptus spray on the very bottom, and then with some rustic-looking ribbon. But these are all old antiques, and the milk jug and the metal watering can are not antiques, even though they look like it. I bought those from Walmart. The rest are antiques. So, yeah. Like the wooden matchbox cover there. That my great-grandmother had that. And that metal cup there, she had that for years. The flour shifter was used for years and years up at the bone my grandparents owned. This metal over here by the milk jug, that's an old train lantern. And back in those days, they used to have a wick that would come out and light it, signal the train. So yeah, it's all very meaningful things. So, you know, the house is starting to, which makes me very happy. It makes me very happy the house is starting to come together more. So, besides that, we don't really have anything. You have anything?
Not
We're
right up.
kind of distancing ourselves from this AWP thing because it's very upsetting. You know, we really like Doug Bishop so much from that organization, and he's put out some statements and stuff that he did not know, and the rest of the crew did not know. And this goes against, he said, against his very principle. He has daughters and stuff. This goes against his principle. It sounds like they're not going to be any more AWP, but you know, he will still be doing great things. And I hope that they reband together without Jared and stuff and keep doing the wonderful work that they're doing. So, you know, because we really do like, we follow him now on YouTube. He's put out a video on there on this very topic. But so his name is Doug Bishop. So, you know, and we're always being careful too of what we're hearing from who, because you know there's so many people jump on every story, and then you get all these false rumors going around. So we're just gonna let it. I hope he has to do jail time. He should do jail time. He absolutely shouldn't act like that. Oh, it's no big deal. He shouldn't infer that the whole team knew about this because they didn't. I mean, you know, so that's what's going on there. When the world gets to be too much, we watch videos about animals. Like we were watching earlier about bats. I'm gonna get a bat. We should say bats. Every animal. I'm like, oh, we should have us a pig. Oh, we should have us a hedgehog. Oh, you know, if I could, I'd have a whole zoo in here. Different points in time in our marriages, we just about kind of did. You know, for a time we had the hermit crabs, and we had this turtle, and you know, we had the aquarium, and then we had the dogs and cats, and you know,
Frogs.
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 Yes, until the goldfish ate his poor leg off. You know, all of a sudden I look at my poor frog, got one missing a leg. But yeah, so that's really cool.
I think that goldfish just about ate everybody's.
His name was Louie. He was just a little feeder fish, you know, teeny tiny, and he grew so darn big. And he changed colors umpteen times. We got him, he was orange.
Yeah, and he was probably about 7 inches long when he
Yeah, but first he was orange, and then he turned to silver, or was it gold?
I don't remember.
And then he turned white. And when he finally he ate everything in that tank he could. He ate the fucking, he ate the betta fish that he wasn't supposed to eat. There was some feather fish in there, and that were supposed to be aggressive, and he ate them. You know, we even talked to the pet store, because we got him from the pet store, and it's like, well, no, he's a feeder fish. He shouldn't be doing that. They're pretty docile. And it's like, it's this one. But he would let you pet him, remember?
Yeah.
We had him trained. He'd come up top tank and let you pet him. He would follow you wherever you were in the room and stuff. And he definitely knew when it was feeding time. So he was a character. We were all sad when he died, and we tried to flush him. He would not go down. He would not go down. I literally watched him die. It was so sad. I was sitting there. The aquarium used to be right by where I sat. And you know, when he seemed fine, and I'm watching stuff, and all of a sudden, he just stopped needing to, you know, putting water through his gills, and he looked kind of strange, and the next thing I know, he's starting to float sideways. And I'm like, he just died! He just died right in front of me. It was the weirdest thing ever. It's the first time I've ever seen a fish do that. But yeah, he died right in front of me. It was very sad. Right, honey?
Yep.
So, I did sleep some last night. What? 4.5 hours.
Probably.
Yeah, that's pretty good for me. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. You never know what we're watching. From true crime to police body cam. Sorry. Police body cams to, I might watch some things about funeral directors and stuff. And then we'll go to watch baby animals and funny animals. Animals that act like they're humans. I mean, there's a lot of cute ones out there, you know. Jellybean came in my room while I was painting today. That was nice. I'm going to have to get a little blanket out for her. Because, you know, those dog beds I made are great, right? Another thing I haven't had time to do, I've got to make a pattern for it, for each one and stuff. But I will get there, little by little. So, have to go ride the bike or else I'll fall asleep. And that wouldn't be good. So, anyway, I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you guys are awesome.
No, Charlie.
Please like and subscribe. Hello to my new subscribers. You're some very brave people. So, anything you have to say?
No.
Uh,
Not that I can say on camera.
okay.
Yeah.
That's our cue to leave. Everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.